Hi, I'm Peter Kalmstrom of kalmstrom.com Business Solutions. In this demonstration, I'll go through the revenue analysis workbook, and I'm going to make this data a lot more visible and understandable. So first, we're going to format this range here as a table. It's always a good idea. And then we're going to add a totals row. Do that in the table tools, which are only visible, of course, when I'm actually in the table, like that. And that summarizes the revenues. And then we're going to go to the top again, Control and Home, gets me there quickly. I'm going to add slicers for year and center. I'm going to insert a slicer over here. There we go, slicer. And of course that only works when I'm actually in the table where I want to have a slicer. So I'm adding a slicer for center and one for year. And then I can color these. And of course now they filter the data depending on what I click here. And I can control click for selecting several options here. And I can clear the filter by clearing up there. So that's slicers for year and center. And I'm going to add a pivot table with revenue as value, year as rows, and center on columns. So let's actually change the number format on these numbers also. So I did that by selecting the whole numbers row. I'll do Shift, Control, and down arrow to select all the values, and then I'm going to change that into dollars with no decimals. And I'll make that visible by double clicking between the columns there to make sure that it fits. So that's the value for each region and each quarter. Alright, now we're going to add a pivot table. We'll insert a pivot table. Then we're going to add the revenue, of course, as value, and the year on rows and center on columns. And again, I'm going to add the number formatting to these numbers. And of course, we're going to have a pivot chart also to illustrate this. And we're inserting a pivot chart here. And that should be a stacked column, I think. And I'm going to move that to a new sheet instead by moving the chart over there into a new sheet. So that concludes this demonstration. Thank you for watching.